God, I do not believe that Jesus is your son, but I want to believe what is right. I'm sorry, I don't know why I get so choked up. Mother's side was Orthodox, and my father's side was Reformed. I went to Hebrew school, went to Shabbat school services most weeks, bar mitzvah. President of my B'nai B'rith youth group during high school, and then went off to college at Cornell University. I was in a fraternity. There was one guy of the 50 guys in the fraternity who was an outspoken, vibrant Christian. I felt that he was better than everybody else. He actually lived his faith, almost like a saint. I was always curious about what made him tick. And so one day, I secretly followed him on a Sunday morning to his church and handed me a Bible, and they said we're studying Hebrews. And I had no idea at the time that it was the name of one of the books in their Bible. This was surprisingly a very Jewish book. I both mocked it, and at the same time, I wanted it. And then I started having this violent reaction or struggle or inner warfare within me about all this. Started becoming more violent. I got into drugs. I was selling drugs. It was like a war within me. It's the only way I can describe it. Started hating this kid from the fraternity, the Christian. This hatred would come out all of a sudden towards him. It was like two forces within me, almost as if they were struggling or warring for my soul. At one point, I took a large Army NATO type of knife and went up behind him and grabbed him by the throat and put the knife up to his throat and threatened to kill him. What he had in his life, the joy that he had and the genuineness and the vibrancy and the godliness, really, that he had that I did not have, it made me jealous. I just fell down to my knees and I started crying. It was like God's presence was there, and I felt this tremendous release and asked Yeshua to come into my life and to make me his and to change me. It wasn't studying the New Testament that brought me to faith. It was just supernaturally God calling me and revealing Jesus to me. And only afterwards did I really start studying the scriptures and putting all the pieces together. Once I committed my life to Yeshua, he started transforming my life. I'm married to my wife Elizabeth, and we met at Cornell University and graduated with honors from Stanford Law and was on the Stanford Law Review. And we have two beautiful daughters. My younger daughter Naomi made Aliyah and was in the IDF. It really put things in a totally different perspective, and so changed my life for the better, giving me a new love for other people and taking away the hatred and the anger that I had within.